Mhm. Mhm. See, all y'all didn't hit the like button yet. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Good to see y'all here this morning. As always, glad to have you people here today. Hey, good morning and welcome to this beautiful hump day. Went and saw Shazam last night. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. It could have been better. It could have been better. But it's a kids movie, so I let a couple things slide that, like, if it was an adult movie, I'd be like, "Oh, nah, that ain't happening. I ain't dealing with that." Like, if this was a Quentin Tarantino film, I'd be pissed right now. But it's Shazam, it's a kids movie, it's fun, so I enjoyed it. It was all right. It was all right. I thought the ending, I don't wanna give away any spoilers or whatever, but, let's just say that, like, when here's one of the issues with superhero movies, period, right? Like, one of the things that made the original Die Hard so amazing was the scene with shoot the glass because they noticed he was barefoot and he's stepping on the glass and he's bleeding everywhere. Well, why? I mean, yeah, that's a great scene, but why? Because within the larger storytelling arc of the film, that him stepping on the glass and him bleeding everywhere shows to us, the audience, that our main character actually can get hurt. Our main character can, and there's tension. When the bad guys are after him, we're like, "Well, we don't know if he's actually gonna get caught." Usually in a movie like that, in the back of your head, well, they ain't ever gonna catch him. They're not ever gonna kill him. But when you're watching a movie like this and you see the hero actually g getting hurt, surviving physical damage that is slowing him down, then you start thinking, "Oh, wait a minute." And subconsciously, you're thinking, "Wait, maybe there is a possibility." And then you actually start getting worried when the bad guys are coming. Like, are they going to get him? But with superhero movies, it's like, that they're not going to, you know, ultimately, it's going to be fine in the end. So it kind of takes away some of that tension. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to give any spoilers, but I mean, come on, you know. Anyway, I liked it. It was fun. So that being said, hello. Oh, I'm sorry. The very first person we got today was the mighty, never be disrespected.
Kolrak. We love Kolrak. He is the greatest of all warriors. The streets will flow with the blood of the non-believers, and Kolrak will be the leader, and I shall follow him up the mountain, and then kick him into the pit of lava and laugh like a monkey. Because I am the true leader. But Kolrak's a great warrior. I gotta give him credit for that.
I remember one time Kolrak and I, we were in the desert, and there was this dragon. And this thing, let me tell you, people, they talk about fire-breathing dragons. You think those are dangerous? Oh, man. This thing, the stuff, I don't even know what you would call the stuff it was spitting at us, but it wasn't fire. It was way, way, way hotter than that. This stuff was crazy. He was like Shin Godzilla, like he was shooting laser beams or something. I don't know what the heck was going on. But Kolrak, he lifted his sword and he sliced this dude right in his eyeball. It was, I mean, his aim was absolutely perfect, man. And if it wasn't for Kolrak, I might not be here today. So thank you, Kolrak. Lord KGW is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, once again, and as always, love to see you, Lord KJW. Ladies and gentlemen, our one and only, the Hug Master, Vestige of Peace. Yes, Queen of the Hugs. We love it, love it, love it. Love getting hugs from her every morning. It makes the day start with a good, warm feeling in your tummy. Let's see who else we got. We got P. Barnes II in the house. Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, P. Barnes II. The only person deserving of the Medal of Honor from the anti-Frauditor community, P. Barnes himself. He's the second, so we'll give him the partial award until we find the real. I don't know what I'm talking about. I like to do this. All right. And we have Nancy Marshall in the house. Good morning, Rise and Shine with Hezokuai. Hezokuai. Oh no, I sounded like Turd Snurdly for a second. I don't want to do that. Message of peace, Lord KJW. This guy. Oh no. Oh, this guy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna talk about him in a minute. Let's see. It's an hour later than I think it was. I'm in the hospital. That didn't stop you from trying to hijack my show, did it, hermano? No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Nancy Marcho, what's up? Space trucker, come on, come on. Look, KJW. Let's see. P. Bond, Space Trucker, Nancy, Vestige of Peace. Carl's Order of the Squirrels. What's up, Carl? Good to see you. Good morning. All right. My computer. I'm telling you guys, I picked it. I found it. I found the computer I'm gonna get to replace this one, the new laptop I'm getting. It's not going to be anytime soon because I can't afford it, but I know exactly which one I want. You realize I actually looked up the stats of the computer I am on. I mean, all you have to do is type, but I never actually paid attention because, before I started doing this on a regular, computers were like a thing that you had because you had to. Like, I never really paid attention to a computer, and I probably should because it's important, especially nowadays. You use them all the time. I know to some people this is probably like, "Whoa, what are you talking about? You never paid attention to your CPU and processing speed and RAM and all that." I'm like, "No." I mean, I know what all that stuff is, but I never really paid attention to that. I didn't know what was considered good or not. This thing only has two processors. It only has, I think, 8 RAM, and I mean, it's there's a lot of reasons why this computer is not what I need. So I found the one I do need, but I got to start saving up for that now. My main thing now is trying to save up for, for the summer when I'm going to go visit my kids up in Wisconsin for a few weeks. Um, I'm definitely going to bring the trusty old laptop with me. All right, Nancy Marshall, what's up? Let's see, Carl's Order of the Squirrels, Pace Records, P. Barnes, Forgiving Jerry, P. Barnes, Carl's Order of the Squirrels. Pack is in the house. What's up down under? Texas, Tim. Hey, everything's bigger in Texas, especially the Alamo. All right, the Forgiving Jerry, Lord KJW. Especially the dude that got naked in front of the Alamo. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Uh, let's see. P. Barnes, Forgiving Jerry. Let's okay. Lucy, P. Burns, Colorac, P. Burns, Texas Tim, Nancy, Space Trucker. Who else? Who else? Vestige of Peace, Lucy, Peck. Flower Powers in the house. What's up? Good to see ya. Great to have you back once again. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Vestige of Peace, Colorac, Zuzu Zyquin. What's up, Zuzu? Good to see ya. Jello Pizza. All right. Wait, ew. Jello Pizza. I don't know about that one, man. If it's like Jello that's like shaped like a pizza and sliced like a pizza, then maybe I could deal with it. But if you're talking about putting Jello on pizza, I don't know, man. Correct. Nancy Marshall, Susan Zicker, Script Cats in the house. That's right, our resident awesome lady. Script Cat, love you very much. Glad to have you here. Love all you guys, of course. To the core. Seriously, I got the best fans in the world. I was trying to scratch and growling at the same time. Oh, yeah, because he's a squirrel. See, one of the things that you guys have to understand, if you don't know Carl's Order of the Squirrels, to get his jokes, you really have to understand that he's talking from the point of view of a squirrel. And then you realize the guy's freaking hilarious. LaDonna Rogers, what's up? Good to see you. I Kiss in the house. What's up, I Kiss? Always great to see you. Always great to see all of you, really. Scott Ammo, what's up? B Barnes, Vestige, Zuzu, Dino's in the house. What's up, Dino? Great to see you. Script Cat, Vestige of Peace. Who else? Come on. Who else is here? LaDonna Rogers, what's up? Let's see, Nancy KJW. Salacious, of course, is in the house. What's up? Good morning, Rushers. That's right. Zerzu, Space Trucker, Peck. Kim Crawford, what's up? Good to see ya. All right, morning Hezekiah. Hashtag Rise and Shine with Hezekiah. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Kim Crawford, Salacious. Who else do we have here? Let's see. Zerzu Zyquin, Kim Crawford, Space Trucker. Come on. Ooh, we got Jenny in the house. Jenny Potier. What's up? I don't know if it's French, but I always want to pronounce it French. Jenny Potier. Merde. Kim Crawford. Salacious. Nancy Marcho. Ooh, Market Belgium. Oh, you got waffles out there. Woohoo! Brussels calling in. That's right, Brussels sprouts. Those are my favorite sprouts. Thank you. Good to see you. I'm sorry. I mean, All I really know about Belgium besides waffles and sprouts is that's where Dr. Evil is from. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we already got $5 from Right Up Yours. And another 20 pounds from the Welsh News Network for the laptop fund. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. We got Salacious Florida Jim, and I'll put those on the screen when I get to it. I'm still scrolling. Sandy G61, what's up? Florida Jim Pack, Welsh News Network, what's up? Market Belgium. It's noon in Belgium. Wow. You have yourself some lunch, Braham. Let's see. Salacious P. Barnes, the second Colrack, Market Belgium, Kim Crawford, Space Trucker, Nikki Smallboy, what's up? Lisa White, what's up? Good to see ya. Let's see who else is here. Mark Sandy G. Colrack. Getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, Florida Jim, what's up, Florida? Good to see ya. Graham Greyfiend. All right, am I in the right place now? Yeah, we're gonna discuss that in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Script Cat, Salacious, Kim, Lord KJW, Scott Hamo. Say they're in the hospital, like hospital is an adjective. Oh, well, that's it. It's always interesting when I listen to people from UK talking and like, yeah, the other day I was in hospital. What do you mean you were in the hospital? No, I was in hospital. Like, not just hospital, but I mean it's the way they speak is different, obviously, right? Oh, there it is. Lisa White for $1.99. I'll be watching from my TV. Good morning, y'all. Yay. Thank you so much, Lisa. We appreciate it. Um, I was talking about my computer problems, and Lucy says that you need the AOL 3.5 floppy disk. Remember those, ladies and gentlemen? And then, of course, our 20 pounds from the Welsh News Network for the laptop fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Archangel 3 isn't here, just a figment of our imagination. The heck happened there? That was weird. All right, let's see. Then we got Jenny, P Bonds, Right Up Yours, Vestige of Peace, El Weedskador, what's up? Oh my God, it's El Weedskador. What are we gonna do? Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness gracious me. I always think of C3PO when he said that. Oh, there's the Right Up Yours. All right. Can't let Dan be the only one. Get a new laptop. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Zuzu Icrid, pepperoni and shredded pear for the cheese. All right, that's all right, Zuzu. You're starting to get me interested. Jello with pepperoni, which is weird, but you use shredded pear for the cheese. So what are you using for the pepperoni? Not actual pepperoni on Jello, right? Ugh. Hump day. That's right. It's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Conspiracy music is in the house. All right. All right. Jersey Zach Quinn, conspiracy music. Who else? Kim Crawford. I've said this before. I've said this before. It seems like every morning it's taking me longer and longer to say hello to everyone, and it's important to me to acknowledge everyone. And I've said this from the beginning. If it gets to the point where there's way too many people in the chat for me to possibly greet everyone, that's a good thing. I love you guys so much, and that more and more people keep showing up every morning, and it just makes me feel so good. I get that tickly feeling in my tummy. Captain Happy, what's up? Good to see you. Florida Jim, Captain Happy, Wheat Skador, Nancy, Julie Weaver. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Salacious, Captain Happy, Script Cat, Nikki Smallboy, Durku 1977. What's up? I've been listening to the Jack Reacher novels religiously for 2 weeks. Finally decided to come out of my hole and take a break. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Jack Reacher novels. That's for damn sure. That's good stuff. And then just call me Jenny. Thank you for the $1.99 super sticker. I guess I mispronounced Poltier. So I apologize for that, Jenny. So just call me Jenny, damn it. And I love your dog, by the way. Is it the Melmute? I don't know why I said Melmute like that. Julie Weaver, Kim Crawford back. What's up? David Sebastian, what's up? Happy DMA got convicted today. Yes, that's actually going to be our top story, or was going to be our top story until, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's good to be in the Hezokuai show, and so there's this guy here. Where is he? Where is he? I know he's in here. So. Oh yeah. He looks a little something like this. Oh no, this guy. Um, so this guy, this forgiving Jerry, not a troll account. What's up? Um, William Grabber. Good morning. So this guy is the forgiving Jerry. And there was some confusion this morning. Some of you were there, so you know what I'm talking about. And then I've been thinking about it, and I decided I need to do something. So here's what we're going to do. For those of you who don't know what happened this morning, but there's a backstory behind it, so I got to get into all that. First of all, Jerry's in the hospital. On a serious note, God bless you, Jerry. I hope you feel better. I hope everything's okay. Love you, man. Good stuff. But since this is a humor channel, let's get to the fooling around bit. So this morning, every day, he asks me if I could have him as a guest on the show, and sometimes I have him up here and we talk. And you guys, some of you enjoy, with our patter back and forth, our banter, But this morning, he starts a stream on his channel saying substitute for Hez. So people start showing up in his chat saying, I'm confused. Are we watching Hezekiah today or are we watching Jerry today? What the heck's going on? So then I said, since we're under maritime jurisdiction, that he's a traitor. He's committing treason, mutiny, and he needs to be. He didn't actually do the mutiny, so we can't, make him walk the plank. But he does need to be keel hauled. So I thought, well, how am I going to keel haul him? And then I remembered, from now on, his punishment for that stunt he pulled this morning is that from now on, I'm going to call him Lucy. Why? Because in I Love Lucy, what was the plot of every single episode? Ricky had a show. He was a musician and he's working on trying to put together a show. And every episode, Lucy's like, oh, come on, Ricky, put me in your show. Oh, come on, Ricky, let me be in your show. And every day he's trying to figure out a way to, like, okay, I'll fit you in if I can. But I mean, I got this show I'm trying to do. I'm not worried about you. But he loves her and he wants to help her out if he can, whatever. But if you ever watched I Love Lucy, you know what I'm talking about. So from now on, Jerry's Lucy. I'm sure he's going to love that. Anyway, yes, ladies and gentlemen, through the applause, I must admit, it is true that the one and only DMA did get a conviction. Yes, beautiful. Frauditor Troll covered it. So that's the first video we're going to watch today. So let's go ahead and get that started right off the rip. Frauditor DMA found guilty. All right. Let's check it out together and smile and happy thoughts at his conviction, which is well deserved.
Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, it's with great pleasure that I announce you that DMA has been found guilty on all charges. And that is for the event at the SSA office. He was found guilty just today. I have the entire verdict, which will be read by an AI. And without further ado, enjoy the video.
In the United States District Court, for the District of Colorado, civil action, United States of America, Plaintiff, v. Christopher J. Cordova, Defendant. Verdict, Michael E. Hegarty, United States Magistrate Judge. This matter came before me for a bench trial on March 16, 2023. The information charged, 2 counts. 1. Failing to comply with official signs of a prohibitory, regulatory, and directory nature and with lawful direction of federal police officers and other authorized individuals under 41 CFR Section 102 to 74.385, and 2. Unlawfully photographing federal property under 41 CFR Section 102.74.420. Based on the following, I find Mr. Cordova guilty on both counts. Facts. The underlying facts of this case are not disputed. Mr. Cordova.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's anarchy. This is 100% absolute, unacceptable anarchy. Can you believe what you're hearing? Frauditor troll showing a video about DMA. What's up, Roisin? Good to see you. So first of all, I got Lucy Arnez here trying to take over my show this morning, and now I'm watching Frauditor troll, and he's got Google Girl reading them. She's cheating on Radical. This is unacceptable. I can't believe it. The audacity of Google Girl to be on Troll's channel. How dare she?
Went to the offices of the United States Social Security Administration, SSA, at 8000 South Park Lane, Littleton, Colorado, SSA office on Tuesday, August 2, 2022. He used a video camera as he entered the building, being a self-described journalist. This was an ordinary business day, during normal work hours, and in the SSA office were SSA employees, persons seeking the SSA's assistance, contract, security officers, and Homeland Security uniformed officers. Virtually the entirety of Mr. Cordova's experience in the SSA office that day, and certainly anything of relevance, was recorded, and material portions were replayed during the trial. The SSA office is a freestanding building with the SSA as the sole tenant. As one enters the building from the outdoors through exterior glass doors, there is a rectangular space of perhaps several hundred square feet with no furnishings of any kind, with plate glass windows at the fore and aft, and frame construction on the right and
Good point. Ladies and gentlemen, William Grabber makes a very, very, very good point. In the video, he's always, what's the CRS? What's the CRS? Well, now that he's been convicted, you read the judge's order. She tells which CRS exactly it was that he's being found guilty of going against. So there you go, buddy. Do better. Oh, man. This DMA, man, he is something else. Yeah, he's a douche canoe. Google Girl talks way better than that. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if it has something to do with, if it's different. The algorithm for the AI voice is different in Holland, or if Radical is just better at editing that kind of thing, and maybe Troll just like generic Google Voice play or whatever. It was a joke, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't accusing the actual Google Girl because she doesn't actually exist. Sure, I don't want to spoil the illusion. Stop it. People think she's real. By the way, speaking of real people, this is DMA, and here's the gavel. And it's about to come down on him, and I'm gonna laugh. So let's get back to it, shall we? All right. Play.
left. The glass in this space had taped signs in several places stating that photography and videography were prohibited, citing federal law and SSA policy. The signs bore the SSA's official seal. There was also a sign posting the SSA offices hours as 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. As one walks through this first space, there is another set of glass doors. These interior doors lead to the office space in which SSA employees do business with the public. Immediately inside the office space on the left are chairs for waiting customers. The rest of the office space includes desks, tables, other chairs, a check-in kiosk, and 5 stations, marked AE, with partial walls between each, at which customers approach and talk confidentially with SSA employees who are behind glass windows. On the day in question, Mr. Cordova entered the exterior glass doors and filmed inside the first space. He was there perhaps 3 hours. Although contract and uniformed law enforcement officers were with him much of the time, they did not impede his filming or monologue. Because there were large plate glass windows on either side of the space, Mr. Cordova was able to freely film what was occurring beyond the interior, second set of glass doors. He filmed persons going in and out of the office, persons sitting in the office, and persons being assisted by SSA employees, with virtually an unobstructed view of the entirety of the office area. At a defined moment during his visit, Mr. Cordova declared his intention to walk through the second set of doors into the office area and continue filming. The officers who were present informed him that was against SSA regulations and that he would be arrested if he proceeded. The posted signs informed him of the same prohibition, and he was shown a copy of the actual regulation. Mr. Cordova testified at trial that when he went to the SSA office, he already knew the regulation and its contents. Further, immediately inside the interior, second set of doors was an obtrusive sign on a stand stating, P. Personal electronic devices, cell phones, cameras, may not be used to take photographs or to make video recordings. This sign also had the official SSA seal. Mr. Cordova indeed entered the SSA office area while filming and monologuing and was arrested at that time. These charges ensued. Legal authority. First, I begin with the proposition, although not raised by either party at trial, that the regulations in question purport to impose criminal penalties.
In seminary school.
United States v. Baldwin, 745F.3d, 1027, 1031, 10th Circle 2014. These regulations jurisdictionally form the proper basis for a criminal charge. ID. Second, I should assum, that the ordinary meaning of the regulations language expresses its purpose and enforce it according to its terms. See Hart v. Reliance Standard Life. Inns Company, 560 U.S. 242, 251, 2010.
You cannot petition the Frauditors with a camera.
Internal quotation marks omitted. When called on to resolve a dispute over a law's meaning, this court normally seeks to afford the law's terms their ordinary meaning. Ms. Chavez v. Garland, 141 SCT 1474, 1480, 2021. I believe this applies with equal force to interpreting a regulation. As the Supreme Court has noted with regard to federal regulations, a court must apply all traditional methods of interpretation to any rule, and must enforce the plain meaning those methods uncover. Kaiser v. Wilkie, 100.
Kaiser v. Wookie. Which Wookie? I know it wasn't Chewbacca. Jerry says the nurse just asked if I was talking to my brother. I said, brother from another mother. She said, well, brother or not, lower the volume. Be quiet. This is a hospital, you douche canoe. Did you tell her that you're a butterbrain douche canoe? Oh my goodness. See, what drives me nuts about this generic AI voice is the pauses. It's the pauses that's killing me. It's the Mr. Cordova was walking down the street when an officer came to him and said, hello, Mr. Cordova, I think you are breaking. See, shut up, lady. I'm telling you, I love you, troll, but this would have been way better if you would have just read it out loud yourself.
139 SCT 2400, 2419, 2019. The
feature
10th
on
Circuit has
StreamYard?
further stated,
never tried,
When
so
interpreting
I'll work
regulations,
with this
we begin our analysis by examining the plain language of the text of the regulation, giving the words their ordinary meaning. If the meaning of the text is clear, our endeavor is at
Ask
an
the
end,
nurse if she
and we
knows
must
the Third
enforce the
Amendment.
regulation in accordance with its plain meaning.
You should be
Nat Res
asking the
Def
nurse,
Council
yeah.
v. McCarthy, 993 F.3d 1243, 1251, 10th Circle 2021, quoting BD of EDUC, of Gallup McKinley CNTY. SCHS v. Native AM. Disability Law Center, Inc., 959 F.3 D 1011, 1013, 10th Circle 2020. Unless there is a clear manifestation to the contrary, general words, not specific or limited, should be construed as applicable to cases or matters.
Wait a minute. Heck. Are you trying to tell me that Christopher Cordova doesn't like it when people say Christopher Cordova out loud in public on the internet? Say it ain't so. Not him. No. I'm not into doxing, but I'm not talking about his address. But I do love the fact that, like, at this point, everybody knows this cat's real name. And he gets so offended when people say Chris on a video. He's like, "You're trying to dox me. You're trying to dox me." And then cries like a little baby. Because that's the only language you guys know. Anyway, I want to get to the point where they say, "What's his sentence, man?" Like, what? 10 more minutes of this crap? Wait, let's see. Let's get to the good part. The actual sentencing. I can't listen to this generic AI talk. This crap. Let's see. Actual verdict. Here we go. Conclusion.
Entered March 20th, 2023, at Denver, Colorado. By the Court, Michael E. Hegarty, United States Magistrate Judge. Case 1:22-07015 MEH Document 16, filed March 20th, 23, USDC Colorado, page 8.
So there you have it. DMA defended himself and the judge found him guilty. Now he's going to have a hard time to weasel out of this one. The only thing he's going to try to say is possibly that the judge was corrupt and it was kangaroo court and so on. He's going to try to deflect and just, not take accountability for committing the crimes and being found guilty. But we all know that he is guilty and that he deserves whatever punishment he's about to get. Now, I think he's facing around 180 days in jail, and hopefully he gets the whole sentence. With that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Well, all right. So there was no sentencing yet, but it is beautiful that he was found guilty. Gotta love it. Always good to hear when somebody gets something they deserve. Oh my goodness. I have so many smart alecky douche canoes that are always trying to tell me about, you horrible rotten people, you love it when bad things happen to people get arrested and cops are violent. No. It's not that we love when cops are violent and when people get arrested. But like I said yesterday, it's almost like when you're watching a movie and the good guy wins, you're happy. When they blow up the Death Star, you're happy that they blew it up. You want the bad guys to get what's coming to them. That's just human nature, man. Let's see. What's a good video program for stupid people? Well, the one I use, what's it called? VideoPad Video Editor. Whenever I tell people that are actual editors, like other creators, if that's the one they use, or they can't believe I would use such a piece of crap program. I got a better program, actually, that Team Skeptic sent me, but, of course, my computer isn't even powerful enough to run it. So, yeah, you could go with VideoPad Video Editor. no matter what you do, if you're a beginner and you want to start editing, definitely download some kind of editing software, because the editing software that automatically comes with Windows when you buy it. And it's funny because Apple, if you buy an Apple computer, it just comes with Final Cut, which is like what most Hollywood studios use to cut their movies. So to try and compete with that, Windows came up with its own. And what's up, Dick Back Patrol? And the normal space trucker with the $2 super chat. All right, Tiny's been sniffing out Frauditors. I know it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $2. Anyway, so definitely download editing software, because the editing software that comes with Windows when you buy it right out of the box is garbage, crap, poo-poo, caca, nonsensical, useless, horrendous, garbage. The editing software that comes with Windows, just automatically comes with it, is about as useful as Glenn Serio's butt. Yes. Oh my goodness. Is it possible to install? You know, what are you doing? I don't know. Windows 10 should automatically come with it. We got problems with the like button. Who's not hitting that like button? I'll stab you. I love you, David. I still didn't get an answer yet. Does anyone hear music in the background? Like I said, there's a thing on StreamYard. There's an option to have it play like generic, copyright music in the background, and this is the first time I'm trying it just to see. Stab it. Yes. Okay, Jerry. This is you. This is for the stunt you pulled this morning. I won't give you the taser since you're already in the hospital. I'll give you the gavel because I'm judging you. Lucy, I'm home. Can I be in your show, Ricky? No. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Lucy. Oh, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Oh, Ricky, what a pity you don't understand. Every show's a rerun, and yeah. Oh, man. I would rather have my own music play instead of others for my videos. Yes, that's what I usually do. I usually play my own music, but I mean, I don't know how to make this put my music in the background. I guess I could just do that. Like I said, I've never tried it before. Oh, you can add music. You can add music. Oh my goodness gracious me. I could put my own music in here. I didn't even realize that was an option, dudes. This is a game changer for me. This is huge. Oh, I'm gonna have to work on that later. Upload all my songs onto StreamYard, and then I can just set them to play whenever I want instead of having to go through this big. You don't understand what I've been doing, like to do my intros and to have my music playing and stuff. But now that I realize that I could just do it on here, like it's a thing, like you just do it. I never knew. I didn't know. Okay. Don't judge me, homies. I didn't know. Anyway, Sandy G61. Just give me the towel, damn it. Speaking of which, for those of you who are unaware, we do have a monthly raffle going on once again this month. And just like last month, originally for this month, the prize package was just going to be based on my card game. But thanks to our wonderful and beautiful Salacious, I now have another Frauditor Voodoo doll to give away. The new ones are individually numbered. This isn't going to become a regular thing. It's not like she's going to start making them. So they're still rare. They're still all handmade. You know, they're not getting mass produced. This isn't a big thing. Well, I mean, it's a big thing, but I mean, you know, there's still something special. All right. And in the entire universe, there's ever going to be maybe 8 of them total. And 2 of them are mine, damn it. I got the original, and Lisa White has the other original of the original 2. And then the other 3 for now are numbered. I got one right here that's mine. And then I got one of the originals over there that's retired. This one's number 6 because she packaged them in these bags that I haven't opened yet. I'll show you. She packaged them like this for me in these bags, and I decided to keep them in there so that this month, whoever wins the grand prize in this month's raffle is going to get this bag. I'm not going to open it. It's just held together with, you know, paper clips, but still, I'm not going to open it. I'm going to send it as is, untouched by any human except for obviously Salacious herself and whoever wins it. Frauditor voodoo doll with all the trimmings. Brensley, what's up? Handmade equals precious. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. And so we're giving that away with a full set of cards. And of course, it is always a copy of my book, the Frauditor's Handbook, will be included in the grand prize. And then second prize will be just cards in the book. And then from there, just booster packs of the cards. That's the standard for the moment. Like I said, in fact, oh yeah, I got some news. Happy news. It looks like that today, what's up, Gamer88? Today, I am going to receive, supposedly, I tracked the package. I'm going to receive my special limited edition holofoil Schrodinger's cat cards. I'm supposed to receive them from the printer today. If that goes down, then tomorrow morning, oh boy, that's gonna have a huge impact on the prize packages for this month's raffle, because these things wait till you guys see them. These things are going to be out of sight. You're going to get so excited. But anyway, in the meantime, let me go ahead and pull up the list and get you added for this month's raffle. And remember the raffle rules. Any donation to this channel for any amount gets you entered. You can enter more than once. And any kind of super chat or gifted memberships or membership, anything like that, PayPal, whatever, any kind of donation gets you entered. And Chelsea May, what's up? And of course, as you can see, Sandy G61 really wants a voodoo doll. So let's make sure we get Sandy G on the list. G61. All right. Let's see. Oh, thanks for the promo. Yes, always. Salacious is the master. Sandy G, you just noticed that now. Okay. This is actually a big deal in a way, because I found the mistake. Actually, Unclean Hands found it because he uses his card sometimes in his videos. He told me about the misspelling. I corrected it. So if you have a card with handle for handlebar mustache misspelled, that's actually extremely rare, because that means that you're getting a card that when I first initially ordered a bunch of cards for myself, to give away over time, that first original group of cards that were printed out are the only ones where it's misspelled. I caught it and fixed it after that. So, Cash Graphics, what's up? Good to see you. So if you have an Unclean Hands card with the word handle misspelled, that's actually kind of cool, because that's a rare card. The new ones obviously it's going to be spelled right. And then series 2 it's going to be a whole nother thing. And series 2 is coming out real soon. I'm pretty much done with series 2. I just, once I run out of all the series 1 cards that I already have, then I'm going to delete. And this is what I do. This is what I did with the Schrodinger's cat cards I got coming in the mail today. And this is what I'm going to do with series 1. I'm deleting all of the files off my computer, just completely deleting them. That way, even if I try to make the exact same card, it's not going to be 100% exactly the same. Something's going to be different because I'm going to have to remake the whole thing from scratch. So, it's like Beanie Babies with the typo on the tag. That's exactly right. It's a collector's item, baby. Collector's item, baby. Collector's items for the babies. And now, so anyway, I just wanted to talk about DMA getting convicted and how nice that was. But got to get back to work. All right, Timo, thank you for coming out. Make sure you drop a like before you split. Yay! Extremely rare means it wasn't proofread. All right, Luna. Hey, now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments and you guys make me laugh sometimes. I love you guys so much. Oh man. Take it easy, Belgium. Eat a waffle for me. In Belgium, are they just called waffles? Oh no. I heard DMA is facing 180. Yes, that would be great. Oh, that would be beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway, the theme of today's show, like I said, I wanted to start with the DMA news, but the theme of today's shows is, I wish I had a dun 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 button. I'll go with the only. The theme of today's show, ladies and gentlemen. I thought he was in jail, but he's not. Jamal Latimer's back. No! No! Say it ain't so. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jamal's not only out of jail, but he's back on YouTube. Oh. So today we're talking about the Moors. Yeah, I need a boo button. It's a work in progress. The show's getting better and better and better and better and better. Better. And now, who's this? Whose page is this? I'm gonna play here. This is somebody I don't know. But I found this, so I had to play. Oh no, I'm sorry. Ugh. It's early in the morning. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. All right. It's Corrections 101, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this video I'm about to show from Corrections 101. There he is. Jamal's back. Oh no. Let's see. Let me get. How many of you, before I play this video, how many of you put a 1 in the chat if you think that he came back on YouTube with some kind of a grift? And put a 2 if you think he just came to announce his return. 1 for he's grifting. 2, it's just to announce he's back. Before I play the video. 1, it's a grift. Corrections 101's here. Oh, yeah. All right. Yay. 1. Yep. All right. Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, have a little bit of surprise for you today. Our favorite Moorish imbecile, Jamal Latimer, also known as Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey, is back on the internet, back on YouTube. And so is Rise of the Moors on YouTube. They're back. And they have a latest scam. Basically, it's schooling. They're going to have courses that you can take. And we're going to look at that video here in a second. But first, man, this channel is growing really fast. Been making content about 5 or 6 weeks now, I believe, and up to 394 subscribers as we speak. So let's get over that 400 mark, okay? And let's keep this channel growing. Have great supporters already, and just really thankful for you guys and you guys' support. So let's start checking out this video that he put out. We're gonna laugh at a little bit. I'm gonna cut in at a couple points, dig into what coursework they're offering because it's pretty hilarious, and just gonna laugh at these idiots a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Peace, Morris. I'm glad to inform you that I've been working hard on the website. There's a lot of free information on the website. I think I have 55 items available. And out of the 55, I think around more than half of that is $30 or less. And about 15 of the items out of the 55 are free. Also, if you go to riseofthemoors.org, right, you click on the drop down, you click on books and literature. That's where you can get all the books that we have and other pieces of information.
By the way, if anybody can answer this, can anybody figure out what his punishment was? How his court ended up with that standoff there in Massachusetts? I tried looking for it today. I can't find anything on him and how he's not in prison right now after all that bullshit that him and his patriots freaking did. I don't understand how he's not in prison right now. If anybody can find that and get that to me, that would be great, because I looked at it today and I couldn't find anything. It's unbelievable that he's not in prison right now. Unbelievable that he's able to actually still be on YouTube and on the internet recruiting for their domestic terrorist organization, because that's what it is. That's really what it is.
But what I'm really excited about is the Join Us tab. If you click on Join Us, you can read about some of our...
Which, anybody watching this, do not join Rise of the Moors, okay? You will end up on a list. I promise you. You will end up on a list, and you will end up in prison in the long term, okay? Just don't join.
Goals as the page loads. You can watch some of the videos that we have on our YouTube channel that is now back up. And there are 2 tiers of enrollment. You can join as a student, or you can join as someone interested in starting their own Rise of the Moors temple where they are.
Only $50 a month. You can learn their bullshit Moorish Rise of the Moors nonsense for only $50 a month. What a deal.
And of course, a lot of the stuff is interactive, so you can click on that, and then there's more information below that. But for the student enrollment, you can either go on the Join Us tab like I just did, or click down on it and click on either one you want. And it has information on how to join our Friday classes. The student enrollment form is up here. It's in 2 places. It's up here. This is the form. You fill it out. You mail it. Where you need to mail it at is listed on the application, as well as at the bottom of the page, so you can't miss it. Right. And that's how you can join our Friday classes. The time is listed here. They're every Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is some of the things that we go over with.
Okay, so let's look at some of these classes that they're going to be doing. First off, we got Moorish Science 101. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next one, 3 primal issues at law. Okay. Next one, res judicata, because reasons, right? Next, we got mortgage fraud in the feudal system, which these guys, what they do is they commit mortgage fraud, and they do the feudal system. For those who don't know the feudal system, it's back in the old days when a peasant would work for a king, especially in times of war, something like that. And for their service to the king, they would be given a plot of land That is the feudal system. So yeah, their whole belief system, right, is mortgage fraud and just taking what's rightfully theirs. So they'll find an abandoned house somewhere, one that's up for sale or something that's empty, and they will just break into the house. They will take it over, change the locks, and be a bunch of freaking loser squatters. That's what they do. So yeah, a good way to end up in prison with that course. Let's see here. We got an economics intro. That should be interesting. HR 1203, HR 0689, the 14th Amendment, and a 13th Amendment. Okay. So I was curious because I didn't know what HR 1203 or 0689 was. So we're going to take a look at what that is, and it's some bullshit. So here we have House Resolution 1203, and this is actually in Georgia. I believe it was passed in the House, and it's a resolution recognizing January 8th through the 15th in 2014 as a Moorish American Holy Week at the state capitol. And how this passed in freaking Georgia, I have no idea, but they get big erections when they talk about this document. It's the one that they were able to pass. The other one is in the state of Illinois, HR 0689. They talk big about it, but here's the funny part: it never got passed. Yes, it's a House resolution recognizing Moorish Americans, but here I'll show you here. Here in the House, okay, it's filed by the clerk, referred to the Rules Committee, assigned to the State Government Administration Committee, referred to the Rules Committee, and then the session ended. It never got voted and passed. So here in Illinois, no, this didn't pass. But they still point to this because it kind of went through the process, but it never got passed. But they're idiots. Okay. So let's look back at what else they got going on here with this course. So they got the FBI investigation into the Moorish Science Temple of America, and then COINTELPRO. Woo! Okay, let's break that down for a second. So, did the FBI investigate the Moorish Science Temple of America? Yes. So let's take a look at that real quick. They did. Oops, sorry, I didn't want to go there. So the Moorish Science Temple of America was investigated by the FBI, and this is back in 1929. Because they were a bunch of jack wagons saying how this is their country and they're not the citizens of this country and talking all this nonsense. And so the FBI thought, maybe we should take a look at these guys because reasons obvious. So yes, you can see where the FBI did gather documents from them and did surveillance on them. Okay, so you got to remember this is 1929. Okay, that's important. And here too, you'll see, yes, the FBI did absolutely look into them. Okay. Not a question about it. So, but what they bring up as well, this is important. They bring up COINTELPRO. So COINTELPRO, and I'm going to read it from the FBI here. It says the FBI began COINTELPRO, the short for Counterintelligence Program, in 1956 to disrupt the activities of the Communist Party of the United States. In the 1960s, it was expanded to include a number of other domestic groups, such as the Ku Klux Klan, the Socialist Workers' Party, and the Black Panther Party. All COINTELPRO operations were ended in 1971. Although limited in scope, about 0.2% of the FBI's workload over a 15-year period, COINTELPRO was later rightfully criticized by Congress and the American people for abridging First Amendment rights and for other reasons. So COINTELPRO, you can't think of it in a vacuum, right? So you had the World War II ending in 1945. Of course, you had the Korean War in 1950 and 1953. You had McCarthyism going on. What was it from? I believe is.
All right, couple things I want to address real quick while we're watching this. So okay. So what do we got here? What's going on? So first of all, I like this this comment from Arby. I thought US dollars aren't real. And then P Barnes says, yeah, it is until it isn't. Um, that's one of the things I love about these guys, and I try to point it out to them. I've tried to point it out to Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind, and here's the deal, people like that, all enslaved. I try to talk to them and I try to tell them, look, how come this money isn't money and you refuse to use it when it comes to paying your rent or paying your bills or any of that stuff, but you got clothes on. You obviously used the money to buy clothes. You got a cell phone. You obviously used money to buy the phone. Like, money isn't real until you need it. And what about these courses that we're talking about? He sells them for money. He's not going to let you sign up for the course if you don't pay for it. And he's not going to let you pay for it in social security numbers. You have to send him cold hard cash. And then he'll sign you up for the course. Duh. Gee, that's not a clear grift. And then the other thing that I wanted to point out earlier is the way these guys use codes and laws and, case studies and all this stuff that he's talking about right now. And the way they always use all these things, it's always the same. Even not just the Moors, the Frauditors, the Soft-Sits, all of them. It's like, let's say that you go to court and you're on trial for 6 weeks. And at some point during the trial, you get up there and you say, well, you know what? The United States is a corporation and their laws don't apply to me. Now, 20 years later, somebody's reading the transcript from that case. Look, right here in this case, and they state the name of the case, blah, blah, blah. It says, the United States is a corporation and its laws do not apply to me. See, it's in writing from a court case. It's legit. Like, they just talk about cherry picking. And that's one of the things that makes it realistically, like, because a lot of people I know do kind of try to understand their point of view. Like, how could these idiots believe this nonsense? Well, one of the reasons why they do believe it is specifically because they will bring up things that are in legitimate documents. They will bring up things that were legitimately brought up in court. But again, they'll cherry pick it, or they'll pick something that's old, or they'll take it out of context, or they'll misrepresent it or misinterpret it and say, see? Or like if it's a George, or like, again, the whole thing that made me think of it. In Illinois, the resolution to declare Moors like a real thing was not passed. But they don't care that it's not passed. They don't talk about that. And that's how they get gullible people to join their organization. They point to legitimate court documents. See, look, in Illinois, it says Moors, and it went to the Congress to say, or Senate to say Moors are a real thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. If they don't actually read and understand the full document and the full history of it, all they know is, hey, they said there's a thing. I did my due diligence. I searched, and yeah, it is a real thing. Yeah. And you don't understand it. But it is a real thing.
1952 to 1955,
The lack of
56. I think
brains
McCarthy
is a
died in
real thing,
57,
too.
if I remember it correct. So you have this Red Scare going on in the 50s, right? And so it was good that the council, this COINTELPRO was going after activities of the Communist Party in the United States and looking for a potential communist, right? But they got a little bit carried away and they started going after, white hate groups, the New Left, Puerto Rican groups, black extremists, hoodwink, whatever that is, Cuba, Socialist Workers Party, and espionage programs. So they got carried away. They broke some laws and they definitely did some not so very good things. But the initial reason for COINTELPRO was noble, right? Well, the problem is with these idiots, these Moors, is they think COINTELPRO was the reason why the Moorish temple was looked at in 1929. Well, COINTELPRO wasn't even a thought in daddy government's pants yet. Okay, they weren't thinking about it yet. It wasn't around yet, so it wasn't even a thing. And then I got looking because I'm like, these guys, these idiots, they can't possibly think that COINTELPRO is still around, still a thing, right? Wrong. So look, the Moorish Oakland Star here. So evidently now, if you don't say exactly what Moorish thinks that you should be saying as a black individual, you get questioned that you're a COINTELPRO agent, as in Sanatir, being questioned out from the Moors that he may be an FBI COINTELPRO agent because they're just fucking idiots. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, there's that. So they definitely think COINTELPRO's around, and black FBI agents are spreading disinformation to hurt the Moors. So if you're black and not spewing the Moorish stuff, then you're a COINTELPRO agent. So let's get back to this nonsense. Let's hurry up and knock it out because I'm losing brain cells.
With our Friday classes, and like I said, there's 55 items on the website, and when you become a student, you get 37.
And why do you go to this big freaking blanket around his head? I mean, it's so stupid. I mean, look at this idiot.
Items for free. So in addition to what we already have on the website for free, the things that like the Trust Law 101, Trust Law 102, which cost 25 notes each, you get both of those, which is $50, right? Included in your student enrollment for the month, right? And obviously it's not just for the month, you keep it, but that's what you get for your student enrollment. And that's basically it. If you don't know, the YouTube channel's back up, Rising of Moors YouTube channel. Our Instagram is official.
Which I don't know how YouTube allowed it back on. I really don't. I mean, it's a domestic terrorist group, and how they allow them to have their YouTube channel back to start recruiting other domestic terrorists into their organization is beyond me. I really don't understand it.
_ Rising of Moors, and our website is risingofmoors.org.
All right, so I want to address something I saw in the chat. A couple people are asking why they have a pentagram. First of all, yes, the flag that they use is legitimately the flag of Morocco. Now, why does the Moroccan flag use that? Okay, they don't think that that's a pentagram. I mean, it is as far as literally, it's got 5 points, 5 stars, 5 is pentagram, right? But in Christian nations in the West, basically, that's almost considered an evil symbol. But especially when it's upside down, then it's the sign of the devil or whatever. The reason why the Moroccan flag has a pentagram on it is because a long time ago Morocco was taken over by an Islamic. Well, it is an Islamic country. And in Islam, like, okay, so for the Jews, the 6-pointed star is the Star of David. For the Islam, the 5-pointed star is the Star of Solomon, which I think was David's son. So they use the Star of Solomon. The Jews use the Star of David. They use the Star of Solomon. We use the crucifix, whatever, religious thing. But it's a religious thing for them. Ultimately is the point. That's why they use the pentagram. Because again, we're so used to seeing people turn it upside down and use it as like a sign of the devil and rock and roll and pentagram and da, da, da. But yeah, that is a legitimate Moroccan flag. The problem is they're not in Morocco. Oh, idiots everywhere.
Peace.
Our Facebook.
I think the Facebook
You keep
is
saying
Juju
peace,
L. I
and
don't
yet
think
you got
they
pulled
let us
over for
change it.
having
No, they
an
haven't.
arsenal large
It
enough to
started
murder
off
400
as
million
my
people.
personal Facebook a while back, and then I started using it for Rise of the Moors, and then I couldn't change the name. Too many changes, so it's Juju L on Facebook. It's run by both of us. Mainly, it's just stuff posted. Whatever he posts on Instagram gets posted on Facebook, so we're not like super present on Facebook, but our stuff does get posted on there if you want to follow us there.
And if you can't find our YouTube channel because the way the algorithm works, a lot of stuff will pop up first. Like if you just Google search Rising of Moors, the first video is a sovereign citizen video, which has nothing to do with us. So you can just go to risingofmoors.org and you'll see, well, not these 2 videos, but you'll see YouTube videos from our YouTube channel on the website.
We're going to talk about this website in a second really quick, but let's finish this out first.
If you scroll down, there's a lot, like I said, a lot of free information on the website that you can just share with other Moors. But all of these videos on the homepage, these 3 videos, this video right here, will take you to our YouTube channel if you can't find it. But like I said, there's a lot of free information on the homepage and on almost every other page. Yeah, hope to see you in class. Peace.
All right, so there it is. Recruiting for their classes. All right, so let's take it there. Let's take.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have from the one and only Paracord Princess a $5 super chat. All right. You know what? I just thought of something. I should make that a thing. Like every time I get a super chat, I do the cheer and then the happy dance. All right. I think that's going to be my new thing. That red diaper is a disaster. It equals Eastern Indian skin. Oh, it's a turban. These dudes are so mixed up. They throw in Islam, First Nation, and now Sheikh. See, they, the Moors have no idea about anything. They're Americans, United Statesians. They're United States citizens. They're born and raised in America. They heard that they're either like I don't think Jamal's an idiot. I think he's very smart because look at the grift he's running right here in this video we just watched. The guys who say that money isn't a real thing, sitting there saying, "Hey, now that I'm out of prison and I know I'm going to have a lot of legal fees coming up to fight the case, why don't you guys sign up for classes on how to be a Moor? Just send me a whole bunch of money and I'll teach you everything you need to know about how to defraud the government and get yourself locked up." Oh, man. Crappy, 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 crappy poo poo. Anyway, let's finish this up. And then I got a little bit more and more stuff I want to talk about today. Again, the theme of the show today is the Moors. So, because once I realized Jamal's back, oh man, I was hoping so much that he was going to get, that he's actually going to be doing time by now. And you would think that if he was so smart, that he probably would go to Morocco as soon as he got out, except he's probably on parole and he's not allowed to leave the country. But if he did, if I found out, if I heard, I'm serious. If I heard and read somewhere that he escaped justice because he fled to Morocco, I'd say good. Let him go there. Let him go. Go to Morocco. Have fun. More power to you, pal. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Take a look at their website here really quick. Oh, that's not it. Okay, the website. Just make sure I've looked at this website on two different computers. Make sure your antivirus is up to date because I'm getting this on both computers. We tested this page and blocked content coming from potentially dangerous or risky sites. Allow this content only if you're sure it comes from safe sites. Do not allow this content, people. If you go to their website to get a good laugh, yeah, imagine that, a domestic terrorist group putting potentially dangerous or risky stuff on their website. Imagine that. Anyways, what I wanted to laugh at here is go to the bottom here. And now a lot of websites have disclaimers on them, but I've never seen a disclaimer longer than this. Let me get down to it here. This is hilarious. Okay, so here we start with the copyright and everything. Let me zoom in on this a little bit here. We're not going to read it because it's just stupid. Okay, but I just want to give you guys a feel for this, how just crazy this disclaimer is. But we're going to scroll here. And if you want a good laugh, you can go and read it because it's freaking hilarious. All the stuff that they put in there. This disclaimer just keeps going and going and going and going and going. It's ridiculous. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. I just wanted to put out a short one for you. Like I said, I'm sitting at 394 subscribers. Let's get over 400 subscribers. I'm glad that our Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey is back, but honestly, I don't understand how he's out. I don't understand how he's not in prison with all the shit that they pulled. I mean, you have an armed standoff with the state patrol in Georgia, and you're not even allowed to have guns in the first place. And he was out on a probation in Rhode Island at the time, and they violated his probation. I don't get how 2 or 3 years later that he's just out making YouTube videos and allowed to do it and allowed to recruit to this domestic terrorist organization. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on it. I mean, maybe he turned and maybe he's some kind of maybe some kind of a plant. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's a snitch now. I don't know.
Ooh.
If anybody has any ideas, put it in the comments section. But anyways, do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Wow. Okay. So now I got a couple of things going on. They can't find Morocco on a map. So first of all, I've uploaded some of my music to my StreamYard player. So I want to know, can you guys hear me playing my music in the background right now? Because if that's working, then that opens a whole other door for this show to just keep growing and getting better. Anyway, so there's that. The whole report on him now trying to sell classes on how to be a Moor, thinking he's some kind of big shot. Ooh, Scott Ammo, here's it. Yay, all right. Rose, what's up? Good to see you. All right. So, now that being the case, we are going to move ahead now to the next video I have. Now this guy, I don't know who this dude is. I can't even say his name. It's like Hick. It's HIC SVNT Draconis. So Hicks Draconis. I don't know, man. But anyway, the video is called "This is Moorish Comedy Gold," and he goes through the application for Moorish American citizenship, and it is a riot. You guys are gonna love this. This is the form that these people who believe in this stuff fill out to officially be considered a Moor. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go.
Application to become a Moorish American citizen. So this is what you do if you want to become a Moor sovereign citizen or whatever. And this is from the Moorish Science Temple, which I guess is like the Christian Science movement or something. I don't know. I love the quality of this form. In fact, the email address is not even an official email address. It's just a Verizon address. But it's amazing. They want the name at birth and your current name used, which, all right. I didn't know that now the processing fee is $125, non-refundable, and they only accept United States postal money orders, which is pretty amazing for a group that I thought didn't think the United States was, a real legitimate country. All right, now, oh boy, look at this, a data sheet. They want your social security number.
So now wait. Okay. Think about this right off the bat, right off the rip, before we even get into it. Ladies and gentlemen. So this whole thing talking about the Moors and how you become one, before you even start filling out the form, it's $125 payable by money order. But it's not a scam. Nope. They're not trying to rip you off. This is legitimate. Oh man, talk about gullible and naive. Oh man,
front and back. I didn't know I had a back on it, but okay. They want your driver's license number, expiration date, your date of birth, country of birth, city and state of where you were born, your sex, age, height, hair color, eye color, blood type, Oh boy, I thought they didn't believe in social security numbers, and they definitely don't believe in having a driver's license. You don't need a driver's license unless, of course, you're in commercial, delivery services or whatever they get from that old 1800s black law dictionary. But they want your high school, when you graduate, degree, name of your high school. Do you have a GED? I mean, the answer to this is going to be no. College? No. Did you graduate? No. All this is going to be blank. Trade school? No. Did you graduate? No. Degree? School of YouTube? Quite possibly. Oh boy. Place of employment. Their phone number and stuff. The background. You consent to a background check. Have you ever been arrested? Well, obviously, if you're a Moor, yes. Type? Well,
I think the idea, as far as how to fill it out, I think the idea is that because they take money orders, you print it out, fill it out, and then mail it to them with the money order, paying your $125 processing fee for them to take this form and then use it to send you a letter saying you are now a Moor, and you can use this letter to apply for a Moorish ID card, which costs money to buy, and all the other Moorish nonsense that they're going to charge you. They'll probably give you a $25 fez for $75 and whatever else you need. Maybe a $30 copy of the Moroccan flag for $125, something like that. Good fare. They're not ripping anybody off. Oh, no. Not at all.
we can, failure to
brain.
Failure to follow officers' orders, resisting, failure to have a driver's license, failure to have insurance, failure to have a license plate. I think this form might be a little weird. I think people might try to say no when it might actually be required to have done. I don't know. Have you ever been arrested for any offense involving domestic violence? Yes. If you're a Moor, have you ever been convicted of a crime? Yes. Have you ever been adjudicated mentally incompetent? Absolutely yes. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? Yes. Where? They want a lot of freaking info. Ever been convicted of any offenses involving moral turpitude, i.e. theft? Absolutely. And then they want to know if you carry a weapon. They want your CCW number. They want your military record. This is some guy with a Verizon email address that wants $125 from a, postal service money order. Lifetime certificate awards and honors. Oh boy. What skills do you have that you feel will be helpful in building the Moorish nation? Boy. I like this here. If any person, groups, or companies claiming to represent the Moorish Science Temple, the Divine and National Movement of North America, Inc., number 13, the Moorish American National Republic, in any way and offering to sell you such things as application for Moorish American citizenship, naturalization paperwork, passports, diplomatic appointments and papers, titles of nobility, doctorates or other educational titles, business or banking, licenses, driver's licenses, diplomatic motor vehicle license plates, tax shelters, tax ID cards, and the like, consider please contact the Moorish Bureau of Investigation, the MBI. The MBI is a real thing. At the Office of National Security, immediately violators would be prosecuted. This is a grand sheet. Oh dear, the self-audit sheet.
And real quick, how could somebody read that? And maybe that's why they put that in there, is just in case somebody who's considering filling this out actually might have half a brain. Maybe that's why they put that disclaimer in there. In other words, hey, and by the way, all these things we're trying to sell you? Well, if anybody else tries to sell you the same stuff, they're a scam. Don't fall for them. Give us your money. Who's us? Some dude in his mother's basement with the Verizon email address who posted this on his website. Don't fall for the same scam from somebody else. Only fall for it from me, because I'm official, because I said I was official on my website. That proves it, doesn't it? guys are nuts, man. Oh, this is hilarious.
Okay, you get a mail your $125. So I guess they're gonna give you a passport too. Oh man, you gotta sign a red marker. Mm-hmm. You better sign in, and title of L or Bay on your ID card. Why would you want L or Bay? That just means like all, right? Isn't that what L means? At L is in, everyone else and all those included.
El douche canoe.
I guess that might be what they mean here too. This is pretty funny, but yeah. This random person on Verizon isn't gonna get your identity and take off with it. I wonder how many people have sent them money to be to have their identity just stolen. Here's $125. Please steal my identity. But in turn, I get a shiny little piece of plastic maybe that says I'm a Moor. Woohoo! I'm a Moor. Oh boy. Anyways, have a great day.
Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a request from Society Red. And so, just a moment while I do what I can for my fans, because I love you guys so much. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh yeah. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hezokuai program. I am your host, Hezokuai. Oh no, that's right, I changed the name. The Frauditor Follies program starring Hezokuai. That's me. And we're having a lot of fun today. We're talking about the Moors. I love the fact that Jamal Latimer was like, don't do a Google search for Rise of the Moors because it'll take you to information about sovereign citizens. And that's not us. That's not us. No, we're not sovereign citizens. Okay, buddy. You're right. You're not sovereign citizens. You're Moors, which is almost worse. Or maybe it is worse. I don't know. Anyway. You want to see Has an Effect Society Red? Well, let's see what I can do for you. Hold on. I got an oldie classic from the vault of Hezokuai that I'm going to share with you guys in just a moment. I just got to get it all situated here and ready to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is old school, man. This is from way back in the day. As of this moment, I am no longer Hezokuai. I am Hezokuai Divan Dicky El Bey. I am the new leader of the Moorish Revolution, and I have proof. I have a piece of paper that says I'm the leader, and I took it to the cash checking place on the corner, and I got it notarized, and then I took a copy of the notarized version, and I brought it with me to City Hall, and I gave it to one of the janitors there. So City Hall has a copy, I have a copy, I have a piece of paper, and I have a hat. Therefore, I am now the new leader of the Moorish Revolution. And I, as the new leader of the Moorish Revolution, have the ultimate plan. You see, the corporation of the United States of America, the way they control us is through the money. So what you have to do, my first order of business is to give you the order. You see, as a Moor, there's no such thing as stealing because everything in this country belongs to us anyway. So if you take something, you're taking what's already yours. See? So I don't care how you get it. But what you need to do to prove to these guys that we're serious is get all the money you can and send it to me on PayPal, for the cause. And it'll be great. I'll make sure that all the money goes to all the right places. So go ahead and just get as much money as you can together, sell everything you own, get tons of cash, and send it to me on PayPal, and I'll take care of everything. Don't you worry about it. I'm the new leader of the Moors, so I'm giving you an order. You send that, and everything will be fine. Alrighty. So that was my video that I did with my Fez back in the day. And I saw a couple questions, and they didn't seem sarcastic. It seemed like some legitimate questions. I think it was from Rose, actually, both of them. You just reminded me I have to do my taxes. What does LB really stand for? Okay, so couple things. First of all, does the Fez have to be red? Yes. Just like the Moorish flag is red, the Fez also has to be red. Um, okay, a Fez is supposed to be. I'm telling you, this is what it is. Okay, I'm not trying to be like this is legit. Okay, the Fez is supposed to be the birth canal. It's red because of the blood of your mother, and the tassel on top is supposed to spin 365 degrees because it's the cycle of life spinning around once you come out of the birth canal and you're alive, and that's what the Fez is supposed to symbolize. So it has to be red because of the blood of the mother, and also because of the red of the Moorish flag. And that's why the tassel has to be the color of the star, the gold. Al Bay is basically the same thing as Muhammad, and it even comes from Islam, but specifically Al Bay comes from the ancient Moabites. Al Bay is supposed to be like literally saying like your name, Al Bay, would to them literally be like saying your name is dedicated to the whatever Moorish belief ideal religion is, kind of like in Western philosophy, the word amen is supposed to symbolize like whatever you just said. If you end it by saying amen, it's like you're saying, hey, this is like legit. Like, I'm not just talking, like, this is the real stuff I'm saying, because I'm saying amen at the end of it. Like, it means I really mean it deep in my soul, in my heart, you know? So when you're saying your name, something Muhammad, or your name something Albay in this case, is like you're saying your name is dedicated for the rest of all eternity to the service of your religious beliefs, your Moorish ideals, or whatever it is. Anyway, that's what it's supposed to be. Most of these idiots don't know that. They just fell for a grift and think, okay, so I have to put Albay after my name, and that way I don't have to follow any laws. And that's it. I mean, think about their main selling point. You don't have to pay rent. You become a Moor, you don't have to pay for your car, you don't have to pay for anything, you don't even have to pay rent. You just walk into an empty building and now it's yours. Like, they don't care about the religion. They don't care about they probably never even read the Quran. I've probably read more of the Quran than half of the Moors have. But they're promised free housing, not have to follow any laws, not have to pay any fees or fines, never have to go to jail, never have to pay any consequences for any of their actions. Where do I sign? It's like yesterday I was watching this oh boy, I didn't want to get into it, but yesterday I was watching this. Oh, is Leland Squirrels here? What's up, Leland? Good to see you, hon. And you get to wear the hat in court. Yesterday I was watching Chili DeCastro's live, and I was bouncing back and forth between because I was I was hanging out at the bar, a Grill of Stupidity, with Uncle Artie, and we were watching Chili live on the screen there at the bar, and so we're talking or whatever, doing the thing, but I was putting some comments in Chili's chat. I think they have me blocked. I don't think anyone actually saw him, but me and Artie were laughing at him. But one of the things that came up was like Chili was saying, I know someone who sent me a text saying that they keep getting pulled over randomly, literally for no reason. Cops in this one particular town called Ironton, Ohio, For some reason, he's back on the Ironton bandwagon. So he announces on his live stream last night that in Ironton, Ohio, it has gone completely off the rails. And that the entire city is just, if you get in your car, you're going to get pulled over, dragged out of your car by cops. They're going to frisk you. They're going to search your car and then just beat you with the stick, throw you back in your car and tell you to leave. And like, that's everyone, everywhere. That's all Ironton is now. If you jump in your car, you're going to get pulled over. You're going to get dragged out of your car and you're going to get searched and your car is going to get searched. That's what he said. And he said, but hey, NN1 News. But then he said, I don't have any proof. So what I need is for my friend who drives around in Ironton all day to be able to prove that if you drive in Ironton, you're going, no matter what, if you drive in Ironton, you're going to get stopped, dragged out of your car, and you're going to get searched and your car's going to get searched. I need to be able to prove that. The only way I could prove it is if I get my buddy a dash cam. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, right now, I want you to go to your PayPal or go to, he says, I'm sorry, it wasn't PayPal because it had to be right then and there on the stream, right? So he says, donate to this channel right now. Do your super chats, do your super stickers until I have enough money to buy a dash cam for my friend. Now, as soon as he says that, his chat starts lighting up because you know how like when somebody does a super chat, it like makes it a different color and it stands out. It's like a Christmas tree. It starts flashing with all these donations. He's got money just pouring in. And he starts laughing. And in my head, I'm thinking, and I said in the chat, he's laughing because he can't believe so many of you idiots are falling for this grift. Right here live on his channel. He says, oh my God, every single person who even thinks about driving in Ironton gets pulled over and pulled out of their car and searched. And I'm going to prove it if you people give me money to, oh, and look at this. Hey, wait, in the meantime, I got Welsh News Network. Terry and Ironton Auditor on last night, and he said it was BS. That's exactly right for £5. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Right. Yes, it's obviously BS, but here's the thing that got me about it, and here's what made me bring it up. So he says this, and of course, immediately he starts getting an insane amount of super chats for an insane amount of money. He's not getting like 99-cent super chats. He's getting like $50, $100 super chats, $500 super chats. It's an insane amount of super chats, making tons of money. The money's pouring in. He's laughing, and I'm sitting here. I'm in his chat saying like, don't you idiots see him laughing at you? Live on the stream. He's looking at the money that's pouring in and he's laughing like this. Cackling like a lunatic who's so happy that his sycophants and sheeple are so stupid that they're actually sending him money. And then to make it even better, let's pretend this is a cell phone. He grabs his phone and says, hey, you guys, after he's done laughing at you idiots, his sycophants, right? After he's done laughing at these idiots for giving him all this money, he takes his cell phone and says, I'm going to prove to you guys right now that this isn't a grift, because he knows that we're going to accuse him of grifting, right? So he says, I'm going to prove right now this is legit. Go back and watch it. This is what he does. I'm going to prove to you guys, pretend that this is a phone. I'm going to prove to you guys right now that this is legit and I didn't just rip you off. Hey, buddy, I just got you a bunch of money. I'm going to use it to buy you a camera. Oh, you're welcome. He says, thanks for the money, guys. That's his proof. He literally just holds his phone up to his face and says, hey, I got you your money, pal. What? Oh man, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't want to get too into chili today, but we were talking about grifting with the Moors and stuff, and it just reminded me of like the ultimate grift. And yes, Welsh News Network brings up a good point. By the way, Welsh, I was there yesterday in your chat as well. I don't know if you realize this, but I might as well say it again because it's today's only the second day. Um, I'm still Hezokuai, but I've changed the channel name to Frauditor Follies, starring Hezokuai. So when I was in your chat yesterday, you might have been seeing chats from Frauditor Follies and not even realize that was me. I mean, I'm just saying, I was there yesterday. I was bouncing. I actually had 3 windows open. I had yours open, I had Uncle Artie's open, and I had the actual live stream from Chile open all at the same time so I could get everyone's perspective on it. Um, oh man. We let's see. I have all kinds of info on grifters. I like catching them. Should do an all auditor grifting show some. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. In fact, I should make that the subject of one of my shows too. Is because every day I try to do have a theme. Like today's theme is the Moors. Maybe I'll do a show in the future where the theme will be frauditors that are straight up grifting people for money. Although pretty much that's what frauditing is. Um, I'm on a dash cam now if I donate to you this month. Yeah, you know what? So okay, here, I got an idea. I got an idea. I figured out how to do it. And anyway, yeah, this was gonna be the point I was trying to get at. This is what I said yesterday. Obviously, I said it as a joke, but this is what I said yesterday. I'm like, wait a minute. I got the secret now. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get rich. I am gonna get rich right now, here, live on this stream. Watch this. I hate cops. Give me money. I said the magic words. Come on, the money should start pouring in, right? Like, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is go online and dedicate your life to talking about how much you hate cops, and other people who hate cops will just start pouring money over you. Like, how did the originally when I started doing this, it was all about the sovereign citizens, the Moors, and the frauditors, and how stupid they are. But the longer I've been doing this, the more I'm beginning to wonder about their fans. Like, it's one thing to believe. Like, I want to believe. I've always wanted to believe that the people who watch them ironically, kind of like the way we do. But when you watch their live streams and you see how many of their fans buy their crap hook, line, and sinker and literally just throw money at these idiots. These people get arrested and their fans are paying their bail, no problem. It's like, what? Like, how stupid can people be? And I mean, like all of these grifters, and I mean, I know there's a lot of dumb people that fall for scams. It happens every day. But for the most part, when you look at like telephone scams and stuff, they specifically go I mean, it's obviously horrible and terrible that they go out of their way to target, like, old people and stuff, but there's a reason that those are the people they target, because those people have a tendency to not really know what's going on, and it's easy to trick them. But these guys, they're going after young people. They're going after kids that are just naive and looking for something to be part of. It's basically like a cult. And even more important than that is that I got a super chat from Lisa White. Yes, yes, for the magic words and maybe a little. All right. Yes, yes, yes. A little happy dance. Thank you so much for the super chat. And once again, getting added, Lisa White to the raffle. All right, all right, all right. She was our big winner last month. So we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness gracious me. Um, I'm so stupid. I work for my money. Yeah. Why would you do that? You work for money. You
Slave! How dare you work? How dare you earn your keep? You must walk around with a camera and then post it on YouTube. That's how you make money. You don't contribute to society. You don't help people. You don't do good things. You're not a contributing member to society. That's called being a slave. I'm not a slave. I'm free to go to jail. Fraud. Yeah, I'm an auditor, which makes me awesome. And you, crapola, poo-poo caca, stupid, rotten, no good, jamoke, little turd, bummer. No, don't taste me, bro. No, I don't like it. No, stop. No! Oh, thank you for stopping. Oh.
That'll teach him. Sorry, he had to make his daily appearance anyway. It was about time. So where were we? Let's see. We were looking at KFAR did a court video with the Moor just the other day. So since we're doing Moors today, I decided that we're gonna show the new KFAR video. We're gonna have some fun watching KFAR. I'll bring that up right about now. Let's see. Oh, Yolanda Gonzalez, what's up? I didn't see you there. It's really bad performance minus the art. Really bad performance. Arr. See, because we're in maritime jurisdiction. Arr, like a pirate, right? Road pirates, all that good stuff. Have a camera, we'll harass. Have a camera, we'll harass. Shove that camera up your. I love you guys so much. I have a camera to harass. I'll shove that camera up your. All right, that's the way to do it. They want to distract the cops. Oh yes, they do. They definitely. They just see they. Well, this is the problem. Like, it's easy to say that they want to increase, crime and murder and all that horrible stuff, because they act like that's what they want. Um, but in reality, I don't think that's actually what they want. I don't think they think it through that far that they realize how dangerous what they're doing actually is. They think they're just, you know, like basically being like a prank channel on YouTube. That's all.
During my live stream, but since I know a lot of people can't tune into the live stream because it's at night and it's normally quite long, I decided to make a video on it just so everyone could get a chance to see it. It's a shocker, sovereign citizen in Zoom court. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
Yeah, I think he's gone. Yeah, I think that's it. We just have the one young lady that's in the airport. Oh. Who's representing herself?
Okay, real quick. I do want to address that once again because Luna said it too. Just real quick, recapping the story. I'm still Hezokuai, obviously, but I decided to try changing the name of the channel to Frauditor Follies, like with Hezokuai or starring Hezokuai. Based on a piece of advice I got a while ago from Team Skeptic. He said that he thought the only thing that was holding my channel back was the name, because if you're not already subscribed and you like remember seeing a video by this Hezokuai guy, but you don't remember exactly how it's spelled, then when you type it in, YouTube's gonna auto correct it to Hezekiah, and you're never gonna find me. So I decided to try, at least temporarily, because once you change your name, you're stuck with it for 2 weeks. Changing the name just to see if how it works, if it sticks, and how it goes. And so far, so good. So what's up, Rube Maximilian? Good to see you. Put on the magic hat and say the magic words. I got the magic words for you right here.
There is no expectation of privacy in public.
Yes, here we go.
You ready?
Ms. Boyd, will you please turn your camera on? Now calling the people versus Erica Bowie, ticket number P1375826. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And count 3, improper plate. Ms. Boyd, will you please state your appearance for the record?
Yes, all rights reserved. And for the record, I am out of, excuse me, I've been waiting a long time. I'm just trying to get my Zoom and everything.
Take your time. In the meantime, Ms. Bowie, unless
Okay,
you're
yes, here I am.
Ms. Bowie, if you're not wearing a head garment for religious purposes or for illness, I am asking that you remove time.
This is a part of my my spiritual awareness and awakening, part of my indigenous belief and practices.
Okay. All right, Ms. Bowie.
In other words, I didn't want to do my hair this morning.
Are you requesting counsel at the time?
Pardon me?
Do you have an attorney to represent you today?
I am standing in as the beneficiary of. I am not of this jurisdiction. I proclaim my status in 2016 and documents were forwarded to the court to state this, to let you know that I am a part of League of Indian Nations. I am not of this jurisdiction, and I ask that the case be dismissed.
Okay, the dismissal is denied. Will you state your name for the record?
All rights reserved.
Are you stating your name for the record? Or are you refusing to state your name for the record?
For the record, all rights reserved is what I go by. I am standing in as the beneficiary of Erica Bowie.
Okay, so Ms. Bowie, the date.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Judge, but there's some feedback or something that as I'm writing, I hear the sounds. If that can be turned down, does someone have a TV? Okay, I don't hear anything right. I think that's just her background.
I believe it's feedback from, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Well, I'm glad that they mentioned that because for a second I was thinking it was me. You know what's funny though? Like this, if nothing else, like it isn't just us on our side being like pompous, like, oh, we're smarter than you. Like something as simple as beneficiary, you know, like I'm the beneficiary of so and so. Okay, so when she dies, you get her money. Great, but we need her in court right now. Well, I am her. Well, then you're not her beneficiary. You can't be your own beneficiary. You're going to get your money when you die? Like, what the hell does that mean? Well, you could be a beneficiary and other stuff. No, yeah, I get that. But these people don't know what they're saying, is my point. They use these words, they don't even know what they mean. They think that by calling yourself the beneficiary of yourself, that means that you're not legally responsible for your actions. How do they make that connection? Okay, look, there was a cult where the leader of the cult convinced every single member to drink the Kool-Aid, right? And it was poisoned Kool-Aid and they knew it was poison. So if you can do that then I guess you could talk people into this too. But wow.
Sorry, Bob. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. So do we have you, Miss Erica Bowie? Are you stating that your name is Erica Bowie for the record? You have it.
There are multiple people talking. I'm sorry, Judge, but there's someone talking at the same time you are. I apologize.
No worries. We just have to wrap up a call in the courtroom.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we have on the Zoom, we have an appearance that states Erica Bowie as your name. Is your name Erica Bowie?
My name is Bowie L.
Okay, so as you named yourself, did you name yourself on the Zoom as Erica Bowie?
No, your clerk changed the name.
Okay, and so unless we have an actual Erica Bowie in the courtroom or an attorney appearing on behalf of Erica Bowie on the.
I am the beneficiary of Erica Bowie. I am standing for Erica Bowie.
They're not present.
So I'm gonna ask one more time if Erica Bowie is before we issue a KBS. If Erica Bowie is in the courtroom, not the beneficiary of Erica Bowie, but actually Erica Bowie needs to be in appearance in this courtroom today. Therefore,
well, this is what they wrote the ticket up under. Okay. I showed the police officer all my papers and documentation. And this is what they wrote up. It should be in the docket, all my documentation and my identification with League of Indian Nation, my proclamation, my notarized letter from the state of Michigan stating I am not a corporation, verified by Benson. And also it was 4 pieces of documents. Oh, and a picture of my ID.
Oh, hey guys, it's been a minute since we last spoke, so we're just going to go over this for a hot second. The jurisdiction game, we already know about that. What she's saying is absolute nonsense. Her packet is a packet either bought from a guru who's just making bank off stupid people, or a, document from a guru that says you need this, 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 and this. For some reason, they think the notary is the end-all, be-all, when in reality, the notary is just there to go, yep, I am signing to say that you signed it in my presence. That's all that it means. I could take a document that says I'm the president of the United States, get it notarized. It doesn't make me the president of the United States. It is what it is. They live in this wacky fantasy land where they can play like Morocco took over the world at one point, which being pretty big in history, that's what my 3rd degree is going to be in. It's not a thing that happened. But to them it happened. Feelings don't matter, facts matter, and we continue.
With League of Indian Nations.
okay, so again,
You have those items in the
time, I cannot proceed without Erica Bowie actually being in the courtroom and stating your name for the record as Erica Bowie. Erica Bowie is the person on my docket. Erica Bowie needs to be the person and or an attorney who represents Erica Bowie.
Well, for the record, Your Honor, I am the beneficiary of Erica Bowie.
Without Erica Bowie being in the courtroom, I cannot proceed.
Well, that's that's not by my lack of. That's because that's what you choose to do. But I have sent all that information into my docket, and it should all be at your
Okay, and it's being based on the court rules.
I'm sorry, you're talking, but I can't hear anything.
Ms.
Amen.
Boyd,
To show you who I am, it states it all. It states all of it.
I'm about to get on record. May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, P60162, on behalf of the people. Your Honor, for someone to represent another person in the courtroom, they must be a licensed attorney from the state of Michigan. Personal representative, beneficiaries, or any things of that nature are not allowed by court rules. So we need the actual defendant to appear in this matter.
Well, me stating to you all that I am Erica Bowie will put me in your jurisdiction, and I am not in your jurisdiction, and I've sent all documentation stating that.
you may not be from Miss Erica Boyd is, and so I will issue a capias on Erica Boyd at this time.
But once again, Your Honor, Erica Bowie is stating, Erica Bowie has stated that she is no longer. She has a new identity, new jurisdiction that she is a part of. I'm from the Katapau Nation, and I am a part of League of Indian Nation of North America. I have a right to pertain to my family business. I have a right to see to it that my children's needs are made.
I have a right to pertain to my family business, and I have a right to make sure that the needs of my children are made. These are the people we're dealing with here, guys. First of all, I have the right to pertain to my own business. Okay, what does that have to pertain to this case? How does that pertain to the words that are coming out of your own mouth? I have a right to pertain to my own business. Yeah, your business is pertinent to you. You don't have to explain that. Like, that's self-evident in the fact that I don't think that's what you were trying to say. And she definitely wasn't trying to say what she said about her kids. I'm here to make sure that my children's needs are, what did she say? Hold on.
To pertain to my family business. I have a right to see to it that my children's needs are made.
I have the right to make sure that my children's needs are made. So what does that mean? You have a right to make your children's needs? Like, what does that mean? Like, you're going to deprive them of food so that they need food? You made that need? You want to say you have the right to make sure your children's needs are met, not made. How do you supposedly speak English your whole life and you can't even say that right? Well, I guess you can make the excuse that she's nervous because she's in court. But if she wasn't using a completely fake, made up, sovereign citizen, nonsensical defense, she probably wouldn't have to be that nervous. All she'd have to say is, hey, how much is the ticket? $50. All right, here's your $50. Have a nice day. Like, why can't these guys just do that? Oh, no. Uh-oh. What happened, Anastasia? Anastasia, do I need to bust some heads up in here? Huh? Hey, behave in the chat, you guys. I ain't got time to babysit y'all. Be nice to my Anastasia. Anyway. Boy. Let's listen to Brain Dead Obey. Brain Dead Obey. Oh, man.
Anything pertaining to my family, sustainability, and upliftment, I have a right to see to that. And the police officer saw that I was pertaining to my family right.
What? What? Wait a minute. Let me go back.
Right.
Because
police officer.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I rewound it a little bit. We're going to play that again. Because, first of all, she makes this statement. I had to pause twice already to explain how in how inconceivably ignorant and the depths of the stupidity of what she's saying. It's so dumb. And like, if there's a level of stupid things to say and stupid things I've heard Moors and sovereign citizens and frauditors say in the past, she is like way beneath that. Like, the stuff she's saying isn't even, first of all, she's barely even speaking proper English at all. And it isn't about like being a grammar Nazi. I mean, using words with different definitions incorrectly. Like, she's saying some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard anyone say. But the real beauty, the absolute incredible beauty of this whole thing is when she's done, the look on her face. She just got finished giving probably the dumbest speech anyone's ever given. And afterwards, to her, it's a mic drop moment. Look at the look on her face as she like, I just told you. I told you, Judge. I said a bunch of stuff that I don't even know what it means. And now then look, watch as she wraps it up. The look on her face, you could tell she's thinking she just had a mic drop moment. And everyone's silent. And she's looking like, because she knows she's won, without realizing that the reason everyone's silent is because they have no idea what the hell you just said, because you're barely even speaking English. Words are coming out of your mouth. They are English words, but you just, like, you grabbed a dictionary and just started throwing word salad up in the air. Like, in fact, I'm going to rewind it a little bit more so that we could kind of hear her whole spiel without me interrupting it. But watch at the end for her smug look on her face, like she just said something. like she's got her mic drop moment. Oh man, this is so brilliant. Mwah, I love this.
Safety is Erica Bowie at this time.
But once again, Your Honor, Erica Bowie is stating, Erica Bowie has stated that she is no longer. She has a new identity, new jurisdiction that she is a part of. I'm from the Katapau Nation, and I am a part of League of Indian Nation of North America. I have a right to pertain to my family business. I have a right to see to it that my children's needs are made. Anything pertaining to my family, sustainability, and upliftment, I have a right to see to that. And the police officer saw that I was pertaining to my family right.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She's so like. I told you. The speechless. Said like, what?
I can't hear you.
Okay, I was on mute so that my court clerk could answer the call, and I did not. I wanted there to be a very clear record. And I've stated once, and I'm gonna say for a final time, if Erica Bowie is not in the courtroom, pursuant to the court rules, and there is no attorney representing Erica Bowie in this courtroom or on this court Zoom at this time, driving in the state of Michigan without a driver's license is an offense at the time that the officer pulled this person over. Therefore, a habeas, a warrant will be issued on behalf of Erica Bowie. That concludes this matter, Madam Court Reporter. That concludes
Well,
this matter.
Judge, I object. I object. I object. I sent in all my paperwork to sustain what it is that I'm sharing with you this morning.
To sustain.
I object to your calling. I object to your ruling.
You have a right to an appeal. That concludes this matter, this hearing for today. You have a good day, ma'am.
And I know, Judge, that this is not something that you don't know of. I have all my documentations to back up everything that I'm stating.
Okay,
It's unfortunate.
None of it's legit.
Appeal. You will have to appeal my decision. I've made a decision. I've made a ruling. You
But that's not fair. And that for me,
court procedure is to go to the higher court. You have a appellate right. You can exercise your appellate right. That concludes this matter. You have a good day.
But it should have been ended here. I stated to you that I am not of your jurisdiction.
All right, and that's where she got kicked off the Zoom call. So,
Nice.
again, we've already addressed jurisdiction. If you're in America, I can pretty much guess, I would say 99% of the time, where jurisdiction would be for you. Nothing she said, oh, I have the paperwork. I have the paperwork. I sent it to you. I have the paperwork. Your paperwork is bullshit. It doesn't matter. Anywho, yeah, she keeps going on about her paperwork. I object. Playing stupid only works for so long. These people aren't acting stupid. They are indeed stupid. They're using debunked packets that have been debunked for decades. But because they're so stupid, they just keep buying them and keep watching their YouTube videos like, oh, what is his name? The guy who told you that you can use a fake security number to get a credit card and rack up the bill and never have to pay for it again. These are the type of people that, let me get my hand in here, that this lady is paying attention to. He's who she's listening to. Hopefully you guys had a fun time watching a crazy person in court. I still have time. They need to have some sort of mental evaluation.
Yeah.
It's either this lady is mentally ill or decided to get loaded before coming to Zoom court.
You know, that's one of the biggest issues with these guys. There was a little bit of it in the Darrell Brooks trial. Worst case scenario, just recently, the whole Chase Allen deal, where he ended up dying over it. And again, the whole investigation of everything that's happened with that, I'm not trying to open that can of worms and whether or not the cops were justified in killing him and all that. I'm just saying at the very beginning of that whole thing, the crux of what made the officer ask him to get out of the car in the first place was that he gave the cops a copy of his passport, because no driver's license, none of that, but he does have a passport. He hands him the passport. The officer reads the passport. This passport belongs to someone named Chase Allen. Are you Chase Allen? And he says, no. So, not understanding that these people think that their name doesn't represent them. So when you ask them, are you so and so, they're going to say no. So because you're an intelligent person and not one of these morons, you're going to think you're saying, no, I'm not that guy. Oh, well, then this isn't your passport. Well, I'm not that person. Well, then all that paperwork you gave me doesn't mean anything, because I need to see the person who's in trouble, not you. I don't even know who you are. You won't tell me. Well, I'm the beneficiary for so-and-so. Okay, but I need to see so-and-so. They don't understand the stupidity that they think that if they say that they are who they are, then they're doing something wrong. Like, when are these Moors, when are these sovereign citizens, when are these people going to understand, well, they won't understand anything, right? Because understand is a magic word that we use as a trick to make them, trick them into admitting that they stand under our jurisdiction. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. It's conspiracy theory nonsense. It's garbage. But it seems so simple to me. Like, if the judge says, is so-and-so here? And you say, no, I'm not that person. They're going to be like, well, this court hearing is about that person. So we need that person to be in court. I'm not that person. Well, then get the hell out of here and get that person to come in. Unless you're that person's lawyer. Did you pass the bar? Are you licensed to practice law in this state? No? Then get the hell out of my court. So not only would I be a bad cop, I'd be a bad judge too. Actually, I think I'd be a fun judge. Because, like, if somebody came to me for something stupid and they were cool, I'd be like, all right. What's the deal? What happened? Your license plate was expired. All right. Did you buy a new plate since then? Yeah. Okay. Show me the receipt. You did. All right. Cool. Get out of here. Go have a nice day. But if I get one of these idiots in my courtroom, yes, I need to call so-and-so to the stand. I am not that person. Gavel down. All right. Bailiff, drag this idiot out of here. We're not getting anywhere with this douche canoe. Guilty. Boom. Done. That's it. Just guilty. Either that or, hey, put a warrant out for their arrest because they're not here. This non-entity is here. Oh, man. Yeah, Rose, we were talking about that yesterday. Graham wants to know, yeah, nobody knows whatever happened. We hope and pray that Jimbo's okay. But you know what? I actually have been wanting to say that it is one of the reasons why I say that we have the best community, and I love you guys so much. I mean, think about that. Think about the Rash family and what it means that, like, all these people that are in here right now, like, ultimately, most of us, I mean, yeah, some of us do, but most of us don't know each other in real life. Just random names on the internet. To even notice that somebody isn't here and hasn't been for a while, and to be genuinely concerned about them, that's a beautiful thing. That shows that we really are a family. We really are together. This is our mornings we're always there together, all of us, and Jimbo's always part of it. And not having seen Jimbo in a while, yeah, it is, it makes you wonder, and then again, you never know. I forget who it was that was in here earlier talking about, sorry, I haven't been here for a while. I was listening to books on tape for a few mornings. Like, it could be nothing, and we're all worried about nothing, but I actually appreciate and love the fact that we're such a community that we do care, you know. I think that says a lot about this community and how we stick together. I love being a part of this, and I love being parts of your morning, and the fact that you guys spend your mornings with me every day means so much. Don't forget our Saturday show, me and Frauditor News Network, the Saturday Snafu with a different guest every week. This week's guest is going to be the one and only Frauditors Exposed Mark Stout. I'll be finishing editing the commercial later today. I usually try to have it published by Wednesday of every week. So don't forget to join us on Saturday. It's going to be a great time. Thank you for coming today. As always, great to see you. Got Al the Zone. Thank you guys again so much. Love you guys. Love your support. And until next time, I'm going to say hip hip hooray. I love you guys every day. You're all the best. Oh, yeah, my sugar.